Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I'll just turn this tractor off a minute. So we are here at the warehouse because um, I was watching Mama Bear Farming doing her latest episode, and it never really dawned on me to actually use the warehouse to buy the ingredients for the bakery. So that is what we're up here for now. As you can see, we are sitting currently at 340,000 in the bank. There is a really good reason behind that because I will just show you why we have got so much money in the bank. I bought this plot up here, which is 73. Let's go and take a quick jump to that. And this did have trees in it. So what I did was I got the tree devourer and I chipped all the trees that were in here and sold the wood chips, bringing our total up to 340,000. I have also gone ahead and replanted some trees so that we should hopefully in the next, well, couple of years in game days, we'll have some fully grown trees that we can reharvest. So that's what I've done so far. Um, I've These fields should be growing quite the thing now. They're fully fertilized, so they're growing. The grass is finished, ready to go again. So that will need to be redone. This grows quite quickly when you're not using seasons. So, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. If that grass is growing quick enough, it'll do well for feeding the cows. I filled the chicken pen up to 500 chickens, so they're giving us eggs. But I am going to be buying the ingredients from the warehouse. So I am not sure exactly how much I need, but we're going to go and have a quick look here at the bakery for the normal cake. So we're going to need 8 bags of flour. That's 8 times flour, 8 times sugar. So I'm assuming, right, so butter. We need 5,000 litres and 5,000 litres of eggs. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do that. There's a lot of ingredients to go through, so let's see if we can find eggs. Right, so 5 of those at 14,000. Back in. And butter. 5 of them. Now, we'll be keeping an eye on the total amount coming down. 110,000 litres of flour. Right, we'll get the just double check. We're not using the rice flour, so we don't need that. So we need 5,000 sugar, 5,000 strawberries, and 5,000 bottled milk. So sugar, strawberries, and bottled milk. Sugar. Strawberries. Bottled milk. Milk bottled. Right. Okay, so let's get these all loaded up. Should be liftable. Yep. This could take a hot minute, so you just, oops, if you bear with me. And what we'll also do as well is we have got, our greenhouses are really throwing out the raw coffee beans. So we're going to have to get them into the factory. would be really nice if the factory was a little bit faster. It's quite slow at 48 cycles per month, but mustn't grumble, as they say. But yeah, it could do with being a little bit faster. I wouldn't complain at that. What it might be a bit quicker doing is doubling these up and then lifting them, as long as I don't drop them everywhere. Right, get the 110,000 litres of flour is a lot of flour to buy. That's going to cost me an absolute fortune. 10,000 litres of flour is expensive enough. So I think what we'll do is just fill up with the lesser ingredients and just buy excuse me, a few pallets of the flour. It's going to be very interesting to see how this fares, getting all these pallets on here. But yeah, I never actually thought of just using the warehouse. I thought that maybe in the challenge we'd have to actually use our own, our own way of getting the ingredients. But it was never really listed as to what we can and can't use in regards to getting the products for the bakery. Ooh, don't you fall off. There we go. That should stay on there quite the thing. So there probably will be times in between when I'm not saying very much. That is due to serious concentration. Not that I'm trying to be professional about this, but just like that. Never mind. Probably easier just running with the one pallet at a time. I always try and figure out easier ways to do things. Sometimes it's never the easier way to do it, but we can but try. Another thing I did notice in the map, which could do with a bit of an just a small update. It's nothing major, but it's just when you're driving across the bridges and the water effects start, they're quite loud and they just sort of, I don't know if they just like drop in really quickly and then they disappear really quickly when you get to a certain point past the bridges. But it would be nice if maybe they could do something with that. It doesn't need to be as loud, but I can cope with it. I'm not going to say I can't cope with it. But yeah, it's probably the only thing I found with the map. The rest of the map I haven't had any issues with at all. Oops. Which is always a bonus. And hopefully we can get some more harvesting done in the next few months as well. I'll try not to do too much work off camera, but if all goes well, we could maybe drop in a couple of contracts as well. which would be nice. We have the equipment to do the contract, so... Okay. I'll put this batter with the other one. There we go. And then we'll get some flour, and then oh, I don't think I'm going to fit the flour on here. I may have to come back for the flour. I thought I might get away with doing it, but... Right, what we can do is we'll just have to come back for the flour, I suppose. I've never normally used a warehouse. The first time I've used a warehouse to buy any items, but I mean, it's kind of a cheap way of doing it, to be honest, because I think you can get the walls, let's have a look here a second. Go through the list here. With the normal flour, 10 of them is going to cost me 17,000. So if we get 2 of them, get 2 lots of them just now. And that should do us. Let's have a look here. Furniture, bathtub, bucket, barrel. The prefab walls, they sell for quite a lot. You're going to get a huge amount back on those. So, I mean, you could potentially buy 10 of those and make an absolute fortune back. But to me, that's a bit of a cheap way of doing the game, and I don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be cheating too much. Right, that's definitely plenty flour. Well, that is definitely going to take some time to put on this trailer. Right, let's double check the cake. Right, so we've got the eggs, got the butter, got the flour, got the bottled milk, strawberries and sugar. So it's just the flour to get. Right. Okay, let's head on out and go and put this in the bakery. I wasn't actually sure how to get to the warehouse, so I have to kind of drive there first, get my bearings. What is it not reading? Butter, eggs, milk. Well, it's not reading the strawberries. Oh. Okay. No big deal. But you'll see what I mean when I go across the bridge, how the sound kicks in and then kicks out again. See how it kicks in? And then it just sort of kicks out. I will say though, I do like the sound effects on that trailer. Right, here we go. And I did also put a workshop trigger in there to configure anything down here that I need. Right, let's go and pop this in here. Right, let's go and double check where we're sitting at here. Right, so we've definitely got everything we need, just the flour. Perfect. Right, so I'll go down and I shall put the flour on the trailer, and I will see you after I've done that. Okay, welcome back everybody. So we're just finishing up getting the last of these pallets of flour on. Got one more to go. Hopefully I'll get it to fit there. If not, I'll just stick it on the top. And there we have it. So that's us 20,000 litres of flour. That should give us plenty to get us going. Get this back, and then we shall have a look at the excuse me, coffee bean situation. So I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day, whatever you're up to, whether it be work or just chilling. I hope the weather's been good to you. Okay. As far as the collectibles go, I think I've collected one, maybe. Don't know, I'd have to have a look. I can't remember how many I've collected. I'm not really hunting for them as such, but I'll keep an eye out when I go past certain places. Right. Oh. Excellent. Right, so that should be us ready to rock and roll and start making our cakes. Okay, let's get that activated. It's running at 48 cycles per month as well, so there's not going to be a huge amount coming out of there. Alright, let's have a look at the coffee bean situation in each greenhouse. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. I did install these. I'm not sure if I needed to install one per greenhouse, but I did install one per greenhouse, and these will keep my greenhouses filled with water the whole time. So I only need to buy the liquid fertilizer. Okay, so the amount of coffee beans, 74,000 pretty much in each one. So let's use the old telehandler here. Actually put it to some use. 74,000 litres in each one, so yeah, we're going to be able to fill up the coffee production. We'll probably be able to fill that up fairly quickly. So I probably won't need one of those tankers down here for water. Yeah, it seems a bit pointless having two. Well, I've got one for diesel, and I could use the other one for the liquid fertilizer, so. Right, 74,000 litres. Fill up that one. Just let that do its job. Looks quite funny seeing it coming out the bottom of the trailer. See how much we've got in here. 29,000 litres. Okay, that's 149,000. And the last one, I'll just double check what the liquid fertilizer situation. Oh, right, we're going to need to fill up. Right, we're going to need to fill them bad boys up. Now, I'm only going to need 9,000 litres, so I don't want to go too far over. It does cost quite a bit. This liquid fertilizer is not cheap, right? Yeah, it was just about 15,000 to get enough liquid fertilizer for the 3 greenhouses. Now, I don't know if you'll notice this, but when I come up to this greenhouse and start filling it up, and I'll go to this one, might not do it this time around, but it might do it. It will start automatically feeding. It's not feeding anything at all. It's not even giving me the trigger. So that's got 3,000 in it, even though you saw the number did not go down. And that's got 3,000 in it. Which seems a bit weird because I should only be left with 3,000 left in the 3,000 litres left in the tanker. I only took 9,000 out. And I've not filled up any of them prior. Oh dear. But I did notice sometimes it will just automatically fill when you get close enough to it without giving you the trigger. Which it did there. And I didn't even press the trigger. There was no trigger. So I don't know, maybe it's because maybe they're too close, which I doubt that would be a thing, but they're filled up anyway. Right. Put this bad boy over here. And then we'll go put these coffee beans in. Raw beans. Should still have enough diesel in here. 23,000 litres of diesel. We're doing alright with diesel. Right, let's have a look at the... It's a bit quieter to check the... So yeah, with 332,000 litres of raw coffee beans in there, and we're getting 30,000 litres so far in a couple of months. Do we take out that coffee beans now and sell them? probably be better to wait, I would imagine. See what the coffee beans actually sell for. Roasted coffee beans. They are selling at the highest in March. Okay, 3,000. So we can wait till March and then sell them. Or sell what we've got. £3,294. So that should really take us into a good amount in the bank account. Right, we're going to jump over to the farm. As I say, we will get cows. I have got some hay bales here ready to go. I've got the straw bales. I'm not really wanting manure off them, so at the moment anyway I don't want manure, so I'm not going to really bother putting the straw bales in for the cows. Let's have a look and see what the contract situation is. A couple of fertilizing contracts. We've got field number 4, which is right there. I think we'll take that one straight off the bat. We'll accept that one because that is right next to us. And we'll take that one as well, I think. Get that couple of contracts. Right, let's go and grab the John Deere. Wherever it may be. Where did I park the John Deere? Ah, with the fertilizer spreader attached. Perfect. Well, the fertilizer spreader next to it. Okay, let's go and fertilize these fields. So we're going to do number 7 first. Get the old lines on. I'm not really seeing many people taking on the challenge. If any, I haven't seen anybody apart from me and Mama Bear Farming doing the challenge, so it would be nice to see a few more people doing it. Yeah, we'll get this contracts done and then see where we stand from there. Okay, welcome back everybody. Sorry I had to cut the clip there near the end. I had to deal with something quick. So, we have finished up 2 contracts. We are going to collect on them now. So let's collect that one and collect that one. It brings us back up to 253,000. We'll just check on the old chickens here as well while we're here. So as you can see, plenty food and 500 chickens in there. What we could probably do actually, we may as well just put some cows in, to be honest. Give them some of that hay. Don't know if these bales are liftable. I doubt they will be. Nope. Oh, nope. Right, let's put a couple of cows in the barn. Look at this one. It's not got a feeding robot in this one, has it? No. Right, okay. Open that door. Let's have a look here. What we're going to put in. Personally, I'm not too fussed because we are buying the milk from the warehouse. So what we could do is we could put some water buffalo in here. Get some money back on their milk. And if we wanted to, we could probably make some buffalo cheese. Okay, how much is it going to cost for 5 of them? 5,100. We can get 10 of them. We'll get 10 of those. Yeah, they can have hay as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably make some money back on their milk. And if we wanted to, we could make some buffalo cheese. So let's go and get the tractor back and we'll drop some of this hay bales in there. Okay, let's go and get the trailer and we'll drop some hay bales in the barn. I hope this works. There will not be a huge amount of space to work with. I'm not sure how much hay this barn will actually take. So we're going to try and put the whole lot in. I imagine it will take the whole lot. I don't think there's a lot of space on the other side to get out. Right, let's see how we're going to do this. See if we can drop it there. This could be a bit dodgy. Okay, why? Oh, stuck. Did I put it in the... Oh. Why is that not... See, I don't know why the barn has not taken any of the... Oh, okay, okay, right. So it only takes 33,000 litres. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's fine then. I just thought it never took any at all. All right, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do fine. Okay. Now, not sure if I can configure this tractor. Maybe we could configure this tractor to have a front loader on it. But I'll do that another time. We're not going to worry about that right at this moment. So, there we have it, guys. I'm going to leave the episode here. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. And also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're informed of all my uploads. So with that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, bye for now.